Alright, today we have a 1995 Ford Explorer. We are going to be replacing the Serpentine belt tensioner, which is actually a pretty easy job. So we're going to go ahead and get the hood open and get started on it. We got our new belt tensioner from autopartsdirecttoyou.com. They saved us a bunch of money and got us our part real quick. Alright, our first step on getting to the belt tensioner, we just have to take off this air intake hose, which there's a hose clamp on this side you loosen. Pop this intake air temperature sensor off. Pull this hose off and unclamp the air filter housing. Once you do that, we can actually just flip it over, let it sit there, and our belt tensioner is straight down. All right, we're working on the belt. We're at the belt tensioner now. You see, I've got my ratchet in there's a hole in the belt tensioner. You can see what's happening why this thing's going bad. You can see it stick. Like right there, and the belt is just completely loose. So it's supposed to be fully spring loaded to keep that belt tension tight. So what we'll do is just take the tension off of it and pop the belt off. Get the ratchet out of there. It's actually really easy. There's only one bolt that holds it on. It's this 13 millimeter right on the front of the thing. We'll just take a wrench and take that bolt out. Alright, we've got our new belt tensioner here. I'm just going to take it out and compare it with the old one. You can see the back side, all the dimensions look the same. Front side as well. Now if you look at the belt tensioner, a bunch of different models are different, but on these Explorers in particular, if you look at this groove right here, there is a notch where the tensioner mounts on the engine that actually lines up with that groove to keep the belt tensioner in the right orientation. And if you look down here on the engine bracket itself, you can see the notch that lines up with the groove in the tensioner to keep the tensioner in the right orientation. So when we go to put it on, we just need to make sure that lines up. All right, we've got our bolt in the new tensioner. Now we just need to get it lined up with that groove. I'm going to pull the belt off a little bit more. You can see when it's on there, it doesn't turn. And you got to get the bolt hand started. Alright, now our last step is just put the belt back on, which will get everything lined up, put our ratchet back in there, and with our new tensioner, it should move nice and smooth without sticking. Okay, now you can see if you look at the tensioner, when I release the tension and let it go, it's just a nice smooth fluid movement. So that'll keep that belt from slipping. All we got to do now is put the air hose back on, and from there it's all set to go. So thank you for watching.